going to be installing this today, so finally get a chance to change out my fuel filters. Currently have, the last time I changed them was 461k miles. Truck currently has 468, so only 7,000 miles in the current fuel filters, but it's been a year, so I want to go ahead and do that today. Alright, first off, we're going to drain this sucker. You guys know the drill. Go ahead and loosen this up with a 32 just so it's not siphoning anything. Oh my gosh, it's stiff. There we go. So usually I don't let it drain too long with the actual drain plug. I crack it open as soon as I can because it starts siphoning stuff from the tank. So at least break that seal and dump it out. There's no way that's that much in the bowl, so I'm pretty sure it's still pulling. There we go. There it is, guys. This is what a 7,000 mile oil filter looks like. It's not black at all, it's brown. Nothing in my fuel bowl. You guys can see. Looks clear. And you know I installed that S&S kit, so really I didn't need to change this filter. It's only been 7,000 miles on it and it's still not really black. Alright, on to the next thing. Alright, so first thing we've got to do is actually take the water and fuel sensor out of the stock thing. I just when I was taking this off taking this off just now, the top of this gray portion actually came off of it. I put it back together. It seems a little loose though on there, so I just go ahead and get a new one. Again, remember this is a plastic piece, so I will definitely not yank on it too bad. There we go, it popped. Take this sucker out. Now H&S, obviously when they send their stuff, looks like there's an O-ring in here. Nope, there's not. Well, hold on. So that's all they send. 2 small O-rings, I guess, for the drain, their drain plug, and a spare just in case, and then the big one for the actual fuel filter. This O-ring here looks like it's flat already, but I guess I'm gonna have to run with it for now. Okay, so look at this. Focus. See how it's cockeyed? That thing came off. There's 2 springs in there. I'm just going to go ahead and pop this so I can show it to you all. For the contact points with those. There we go, 2 springs. Should be fine, honestly. Just make sure it's actually sitting on there straight. Find out, won't we? That shouldn't pop off. Go clean this while I can. Alright, so make sure O-ring's on there properly. Where did I put it? Switch the angle real quick, guys. Again, sorry about the mess in the tabletop here. I haven't done much cleaning at all. Busy with work, and that's why this video is kind of late. So there it is. Port HSM fuel bowl. Make sure this O-ring's pushed up all the way. Should be good. Goes in there. So right now, finger tight. Oh shoot, tab just fell off of it. All right, so it looks like I'm gonna have to order a new one of these, but I'm just gonna put it on there just to seal this hole up. What I'm gonna do is just not even a quarter turn, maybe an eighth of a turn, just to lock it in place. But this plastic is so brittle right now, it's falling apart, crumbling. And there's a piece of it right there. So looks like I'm gonna have to get a new sensor, but for now, 2 prongs are right there, ready to go. Next step would be to install the drain plug. Again, this is H&S fuel bowl for the 11 to 16. When did they change to the cartridge filters? Not sure. Alright, so there is the drain plug. Already has an O-ring in it, so I'm guessing this is a spare O-ring just in case you need it. Now I did wipe this off before I started putting this together, so again, I don't think this has to be tight. There'll be some pressure. Oh, bad idea. Should have lubricated that piece first so I don't slice the gasket or the O-ring. I'm gonna lube real quick. And usually for any O-ring gaskets, especially dealing with fuel, I just throw LX4 on there. It's going to be in the fuel anyway. So I'm going to lubricate that O-ring. Use LX4 a little bit. Drop some in there. Install this bad boy. I just do that so the gasket won't get, or the gasket, I keep saying gasket, the O-ring. I think that's good. I mean, hand tight. Just give it a nudge. There we go. That should be good. All right. my fuel filter. I'll go ahead and stick this cartridge in there. I usually check the inside, just make sure it's clean. Looks clean to me. Pop it in the hole. Okay, there's not a snap like usual, but it's on there tight. It's not going anywhere. I can't even move it. We're ready. Let's change out that O-ring. You know what? I'm just going to keep this O-ring. So versus the stock O-ring that came with the filters, this sucker looks like about the same width. So I'm just going to keep that and use this. All right, let's go take it off, the old one off the truck. All right, back under the truck. There's your fuel housing or fuel filter housing O-ring. I usually just use a pick. Take it apart. I do have another pick that's a little bit more pointed, but this one I pulled first. So go with it. There we go. Had it. Put that down. Set the camera down for y'all. You see it? There we go. Take the new O-ring, and I'm just going to use the diesel that's droplet over here to lubricate this guy. Right. It's nice and wet. Slide it up and tight. Wet and tight. All right. All right, what I tend to do is just wiggle it around a little bit, make sure it's actually set in that gas O-ring groove where it's supposed to be. And we are set, guys. We are set. There we go. Put this fuel bowl on and tighten again. Using a 32 mil socket, I'm just going to crank it until it stops. I'm not going to put any torque to it since there's no longer a tab on this. There we go, it stopped. All right, one quick nudge and done. Nothing, not much torque whatsoever. Ooh, I like this now that the sensor is actually on this side versus this side, because the cable always looks pinched. Well, there we go. Cable looks stretched. So there. And that, my friends, is installation of the HSM billet fuel bowl. Is there another advantage over stock other than cracking the fuel bowl of the plastic stock versions? I don't know, but it looks nice. And I know that if it does get hit, it's a little stronger than the plastic piece. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and prime the truck. And again, I usually prime fairly a lot of times. Oh, changed upper fuel filter. Let me do that to add to this. All right, the sun is in a weird angle, so you guys know where the upper fuel bowl is. Let's see if we can get this in without knocking the camera down. Setting this on top of that S&S. There we go, that's undone. That's the clean side. Should have something to cap it with. Come on. Okay. Having issues here. Let's rotate this angle. So the S&S clips that I changed with that is fairly tight. Really tight. I mean, it's a good thing it's tight. So, see if I can get that angle there. I'm working it a little bit at a time. Angle's just weird. There we go. It's coming. There we go. All right. So now we're kind of off of it. The nipple right there. Slide this out. Bump in the filter. Rotate it. There we go. Line all the way and then up. Is it stuck? Oh, come on. Are you serious? Those freaking fill lines. I don't remember having this issue before, but whatever. Turn it up. It's out. I'm gonna plug the new one in. Can you all see that? So it's got to set in the cup. Rotate it this way. Go and then rotate it towards the lines. Ready to go in. Oops, maybe not. Sorry about the camera work, guys. So I'm going to unclock it, let it line up with that SPE line, lock back in place, and it should just snap right in. Not really. Go plug the clean side in. There we go, clean side's in. Oh my gosh. All right, all I have to do is just snap that in. I'll be right back. Holy crap, I did get it in. Just took some wiggling. That SPE line fix. So, wipe this stuff down real quick. Make sure we're clean. Fuel all over the housing. Tug on these two lines real quick to make sure that's not going anywhere. That's not going anywhere. Filter's locked in place. Put this line back on the clip. just dump fuel everywhere. Usually pretty good about catching it with the rag, but I don't know. Doing a wipe down. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and prime her roll now, and we'll see if we got any leaks. $468, 135, and crank. Filling up. How much fuel do I have? Quarter tank. All right, that's done. All that air is coming back. Hit number 2. Hearing the flow. Hearing the flow. We're good up here for now. Crank number 3. All right, I'll keep cranking, and I'll let you know when it's clear. All right, I'm up to 11, and I'm still hearing that. Hold on. 12. I've tried giving this a little bit, another nudge to tighten up. So, let's see if that goes away if I keep doing it. Alright, so up to 15. I actually busted out the torque wrench because it said to tighten it to 20 to 25 foot-pounds. Set it for 20, set it for 25, went all the way to 25 foot-pounds of torque here, and still making that noise. I'm going to do it one more time, then crank it, see what we got. Alright guys, looks like it's fine. See that rub up? There's no leaks. Look up and down. Alright, well, thanks for watching that. Hopefully that helped you with a fuel filter change and the install of the HS Motorsports. Our next project is gonna be this guy. I'm gonna clean a bunch of this stuff out, pop the pan. I may be getting a heavy duty cooler, or I may just take this out, flush it out. But I'm gonna do a little something with the oil filter housing. Once we get this thing off, I'm taking that off, and I will show you what my plans are for that. Again, thanks for watching guys. See y'all.